We are in the sacred month of Ramadan, a month unlike any other, a month of mercy, a month of purification, and a month of change. But it is also a month of discipline, a month of sacrifice, and a month that teaches us what it means to truly submit to Allah. Recently, some concerning questions have been raised about Ramadan. People ask, is it allowed to be intimate with one's spouse while fasting? Others ask, does masturbation break the fast? These questions reveal a deeper concern, not just about the rulings themselves, but about how we perceive Ramadan. Have we truly understood what this blessed month is meant to teach us? Fasting is not merely staying away from food and drink. It is not just about feeling the pangs of hunger. No, my dear brothers and sisters, fasting is about self-restraint, about spiritual refinement, about proving to Allah that we can control our desires for His sake. If we cannot abstain from halal for a few hours, how can we ever hope to stay away from haram for a lifetime? Yes, intimacy with one's spouse is halal, but even what is normally halal is restricted during the daylight hours of Ramadan. This is Allah's way of teaching us self-discipline. However, once the sun has set, Allah, in His mercy, allows us to return to our spouses. But if a person knowingly violates this command and engages in intimacy during the fasting hours, they have committed a major sin. The consequence of this is severe. They must fast for 60 consecutive days as an expiation. Can you imagine 60 days without a break? This alone should make us reflect on how serious it is to break the sanctity of Ramadan. And then, there are those who ask about self-indulgence, such as masturbation. My dear brothers and sisters, the answer is clear. It does break the fast and requires qada, making up the missed fast. But more than that, it is something that weakens the heart. It is a habit that pulls a person further away from Allah. Ramadan is the month of taqwa, consciousness of Allah. So how can we seek nearness to Him while indulging in desires that take us further away? This is why Ramadan is not just about rules. It is about transformation. It is about learning sabr, patience. It is about understanding that we are not slaves to our desires. We are slaves of Allah. When we feel hunger, we are reminded that our rizq comes only from Him. When we hold back from our spouses, we are reminded that self-control is possible. When we lower our gaze and purify our thoughts, we are reminded that the greatest satisfaction is not in fulfilling desires, but in pleasing Allah. So, my dear brothers and sisters, instead of asking, what is the minimum I must do? Let us ask, how can I maximize my rewards in this blessed month? Let us not just avoid sin. Let us seek righteousness. Let us not just complete our fasts. Let us perfect them with dua and ibadah. Let us not just stay away from what breaks the fast. Let us stay away from what breaks our connection with Allah. And what better way to connect with Allah than through dua? The best supplication we can make in these blessed nights is the one our beloved Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam taught us. Allahumma innaka afun tuhibbul afu fa'af anni. Oh Allah, You are most forgiving. You love to forgive, so forgive me. No matter how much we have sinned, Allah's mercy is greater. No matter how many mistakes we have made, the doors of Tawbah are open. Ramadan is not about who we were yesterday. It is about who we choose to become today. So let us take this month seriously. Let us seek forgiveness sincerely. Let us emerge from Ramadan as people who are not just hungry for food, but hungry for Jannah. May Allah accept our fasts, forgive our sins, and grant us the strength to become the best versions of ourselves. Aman.